has changed. It is no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It is an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines, as well as guys in dinosaur suits wielding flails. War and its consumption of life has become a well-oiled machine, kinda like this guy and that guy too. War has changed. Welcome everybody on the YouTube. It's your boy the Memphis XL right back at you with totally accurate battle simulator. The world's greatest battle simulator that simulates battles with 100% accuracy to what historical accounts would tell you that battles were like. I am here with you today. We're taking a look at tabs. Haven't played this game in a long time. I've been playing it off the screen, but I haven't played it on the tube in a while. It's been years. It's been a long time, and we are going to be taking a look at some tabs today, doing some battles, and I'm going to be showcasing you some of the funny units I've come up with in the character creator today. I'm going to be showing them off and showing you what they can do. Legacy. Now this is a map worthy of many a mighty battle, and today, everybody, I'm going to be showing you my faction. I present to you the Weirdos faction. Ooh. Now, we got the Weirdos. This is my personal faction. They're a pretty interesting bunch. They all have crazy, unique powers. None of them look alike. They're a pretty rambunctious bunch. So, you know, that's why they call the Weirdos, is because they're a bunch of weirdos. They're a bunch of weirdies. But I'm going to show you off each of these characters and show you what they can do. Full disclosure, if you play this game, this entire faction will be available for download on the store. The store that is on this game. I'll show you later. But for now, here's the units. As you can see, we got 10 units in the Weirdos faction. Starting with the Shield Shorty. This is the defensive unit. This guy just runs into the enemy formation. He's got a shield. He can block the enemy attacks, and it's hard to hit him. Look at him. He's smaller than the shield he's carrying. Therefore, your opponent can't just, shoot him in the knees or shoot him in the head. No, they have to burst through that shield. And they'll have a hard time doing it with this boy. Look at him. He's ready for battle. Next up, we got this thing. This thing is a terrifying creature. I call these Pixies. As you can see, tiny little man. Tiny little man with wings. As you can see, it's a very small man, but he's very powerful. He has phantom hands. He just runs up to the enemy and starts sucking their soul out. Sucking that soul. Get some of that juice. And that's what this guy's about. He just runs up to the enemy, starts sucking out their souls, and even if they get close, Reaper wings. These things look so cool when they go and actually move. It's like there's a trail behind them. It's so fast. So fast, so furious, and they don't have a lot of health. But with such a small hitbox, good luck hitting the darn thing. They are not easy to hit. Next up, this is Dino Dan. This guy is the mainstay of the Weirdos army. He is the foot soldier, but damn is he a very nice foot soldier. This guy, I tried not to make him overpowered or nothing, but somehow he turned out to be overpowered. He is a pretty nice dude. As you can see, he has a riot shield and a flail. Very, very diverse sort of weaponry this guy's got. And look at that face. That's the face of a man who is ready for action. And so, this is, he's pretty basic. He does have projectile block, but it's only minor projectile block. Just enough to make him competitive without making him overpowered. And you just get a bunch of these dudes going, and they just steamroll the opponent. That's the idea of the Dino Dan. Just run up and start smacking that flail. Smack that flail. Next up, we got this dude. Plays in the sun as he do. This is called a gun baler. As you can see, he has guns, and he's in a hay bale. Now, this guy, as you can also see, he has a tail. And the idea of this dude is he sits behind the shield shorties. He sits behind those dudes. The idea of this dude is that he stands behind the enemy, and as soon as he gets close to them, he leaps over all the enemy units, and he just jumps right in the middle of them. He starts raining down bullets on the enemy. Just total destruction warehouse, this dude. He's also got birds. I don't know why they're in the hay bale, but he's got birds. He's got some birds in there. And that's the idea of the gun bale. It's a pretty basic unit, but You know, he's total disruption unit. He helps set up the board. You know, you put him behind your shield shorties, he's just going to completely mess up your opponent's formation, ready for the Dino Dash. Here's our ranged unit. This is Barry D. Archer. He doesn't look like much, but trust me, this guy is a brutal killer. He's got one of them repeating crossbows. Originally, he had two of repeating crossbows, but he would often get tangled up, so I had to downgrade that to one. More importantly, this guy is very unique for Archer because when the enemy comes close, Barry does not run from a fight. Oh no. When Barry gets close to a fight, he leaps at the enemy, and starts doing dragon shouts. That's right, he's got dragon shout on this boy. So he starts shooting, shooting them arrows. Enemy gets too close, jump, whoa, and then they go flying, and they start shooting them some more. Okay, so this guy's just called a big dude. I forget what did I call you again? You're just a big dude. You're a big boy. You're the big boy. This is just another line breaker. This entire faction is very line breaky. We don't like to have our opponents have a formation. And the idea of this guy is much like the gun Baler. He will leap at the enemy with that big old hammer and his cat paws and his little shield and his stripy pants. And he just kind of messes people up. He starts smacking them ahead with the hammer. Pretty nasty dude. And, pretty basic, but very effective. Now this thing might be my most evil creation to date. This is called a murder baby. Look at him. Yeah, look at that boy. He is so fast, he can't stand on his own two legs. But no, seriously, I actually had to downgrade the speed on this thing because it was too ridiculously fast. And he's still too fast. Basically, he just zips right into the enemy formation, starts whipping around with them glaives. It's actually really cool when you see the trail of light behind him. He's just really fun to watch. And much like the Pixies, he just kind of breaks into the enemy formation and starts messing them up. Oh, no, you're going to see that later. You'll see all these units in action later, but for now you just need to know, Murder Baby, he's ready for murder. This is the last unit I actually made for this faction. This is called a Blade Demon. Pretty standard unit. I mean, he's just like a guy with sword casting, and he's got two swords. I just wanted like a lieutenant sort of thing for this idea. This is a mercenary army as my headcanon. These guys are mercenaries, and they need to have some structure. And this guy is your basic lieutenant, basically. He is the guy commanding the forces. He commands the Dino Dance. He commands the big boys and the Murder Babies. He just kind of runs in there and starts stabbing people with swords. Pretty simple idea. Now this guy, this behemoth, this is what I like to call an abomination. This is my attempt at a giant unit in this game. He still has some kinks to work out himself. Making a giant unit, little tricky in this game, but this guy's at least a stable giant. No, he's got huge HP. He's got like 30,000 HP. He does 5,000 damage per hit. He's not very accurate because he's got the giant punches and he's got tiny little arms compared to a giant. But when he hits things, oh boy, he sends them flying. This guy is just a massive beatstick. And look at him. Don't actually look at him. Don't actually look at him. If you look at him, you're going to get confused. You get confused and you're going to get disturbed. But all you need to know is the Abomination is just a massive dude with a massive beatstick and a massive heart. Lastly, of course, we must talk about the first unit I ever made this game. This is Bob. Just plain old Bob as is. He's the leader of the Weirdos faction. As you can see, dual-wielding boy, very spiffy. He's got a nice coat and everything. He used to have a big spear in one hand and a gladius in the other. Still dual-wielding. I actually had Reaper wings at one point, but I changed that up again because as I made new units and they got really strong, Bob was getting underpowered, so I made him a bit stronger. He's got some master projectile block, and he's also got the dual swords, and he does a lot of damage. You just set in one of this dude to lead the horses, and Bob will lead you to victory. Look at this man. Look at that ass. Look at that ass. That's an ass of a man you want to lead. Lead you into battle, that's right. So, that's the formation. Let's take these guys into fighting. Alright, let's start showing these boys off. Let's go ahead and show these guys off. Let's get a bunch of these dudes. Get some no, not sorry. Let's get some better boys. Let's get some hoplites. Oh yeah, lots of hoplites. And we're going to send them out against... Oh, that's another unit. That's going to be next episode. We're going to be talking about those. Let's get them up against some shield shorties. Point-wise, we're way bigger than the enemy. Let's see what happens. As you can see, we're going to start up the fight. And the shield shorties are in perfect formation. Look at them, boys. They will never break ranks to the likes of these. And look what's going to happen. We're just going to run right into them. Nothing doing. My boys are invincible. Smack him around. Okay, he's dead. But the rest of them are fine. That's right, my boys. Let's get slow motion going. Oh, yeah, look at it go. Smack him with that shield. The shield shorties, they don't do a lot of damage. But they are tanky bunch. They can survive a lot longer than you'd expect them to survive. Look at it. Look at all this. There's a lot more dead hoplites than there are dead shield shorties. Look at my boys. That's right. The best defense is a good defense. That's right. That's what Sun Tzu said. Yeah! Ooh, shielded to the face. Look at him. Look at this guy. He got shielded to the face. All right, well, that's the defensive. Let's go on the offensive now, folks. Let's sew in the murder babies. I'm just going to put in 2 murder babies. Actually, I'm going to put them way back here. Because we're going to need them to be way back here for anything to be fair. So we're going to send in the murder babies. Actually, I'm going to put 3. Just to hedge my bets. So we're going to slow motion and look at them go. Look how fast these things are. Look how fast they are. And look at that trail they leave behind them. Oh, it's so pretty to look at. It's the color of death. As you can see, they're just going to run in there. Disrupt the formation. Look at them go. Just swinging them glaives. I think one of the babies died. I have no idea where he is. Is he buried? Is he buried under here? He must be buried under a pile of corpses or something. Look at him go. Look at him go. They're just brutal. Oh, look at that. That guy got beheaded. Oh, you did not have a good day, my friend. Oh, and you too. Oh, this guy went total anime. This guy went full anime death. All right, hoplites are cool. Let's get something bigger for the next fight. Let's get some knights in here. So let's get, where did he go? Dino Dan. So we're only going to need a few Dino Dans to completely wreck these guys. Let's go 10. Let's go 12. Go forth, Dino Dan. Look at these guys. Perfect formation. Look at how brutal they look. There you go. And the Dino Dans just hit them like a wave. Hit them like a wave. Look at that. Some of them are dead already. Look at them. One shot and they're dead right off the bat. Oh, the Dino Dans are brutal. I didn't make these guys much stronger than the other faction members. But I don't even think any of them died. Okay, no, you're alive. You're alive. Is this guy alive? Yeah, he's alive. You know, let's send it half as many Dino Dans. Like, any of the Dino Dans gonna die from this? I don't even know. No, my brothers! Destroy! Lordy, look at them go. They're outnumbered quite a bit, and they're not dead yet. None of them are dead. Oh, wait, no. This guy's just buried under a bunch of corpses. They're so fast and furious. They just buried themselves under the corpses. Yes. Alrighty, well, there's some Dino Dan action. What else do we got? Let's send in some big boys. Like I said, the big boys, impressive in their own way. Look, we're just going to put them on 5. Let's put 5 against 23. No, wait, even better. Let's get 5 to 25. 5 on 1. Let's send in the big boys. Look at these boys go with the hammer. And they're all going to jump at each other at the same time. Ready? Go! Oh, look at that. Bowled them right over. Absolutely wrecking them with them hammers. Again, I don't think any of them died. Nope. I don't see any dead boys of mine. Do you? I don't see anybody. I just see my boys just playing ballerina. Oh, look at the air that one got. Look at the air. Look at him go. He's not even dead. That poor soul. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all, make your bets. Right on this one side, we got ourselves 10 old man wizard archermen. And on the other side, 150 dudes with clubs. Who's gonna win? Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets now. Here we go. There we go. Look at him go. Oh, just unload into him. Oh, that guy got hit in the head. Oh, okay, those shots missed, but damn. Oh, they're getting shot like multiple times as they're dying. Oh, that's unfortunate for you, boys. But they are going to get through this line. They are going to get through the line, but you know what's going to happen? Is that Barry will not take this sitting down. You're going to jump in there. Oh, knock them all over. Okay, so the archers are getting overwhelmed just a smidge. You know, that is going to happen. There's like 100 of these dudes. But I don't think any of the berries have died yet. Okay, maybe... No, you're alive. You're alive. You can tell they're alive because they haven't let go of their weapons. They're not going to let go of their weapons until they're all dead. Hold on. What is going on over here? What is this? What are you doing? Oh, Lord, he's already dead. Barry, what are you doing? You can't show this on YouTube. That's not appropriate. You can't do this, Barry. What are you doing? You think you just hold up a corpse and show his ass off to the camera? That's not right, Barry. You can't do these things. I don't care if you're destroying these people, but for the fuck's sake, put down the corpse, Barry. Put him down. He's just standing there with his corpse boyfriend, sniffing his ass. Disgusting. 10 to 150, 15 to 1 odds against clubbers. Yeah, Barry, pretty damn good. Look at him mowing these guys down. He's kicking them and punching them, and again, none of our boys are dead. None of the fighters are dead. Okay, wait, no, maybe. Okay. Maybe one is dead. Are you dead? Okay, one Barry died. One Barry died. Jeez, Barry, stop shooting corpses. It's already bad enough that one's fucking a corpse. You guys are shooting corpses. Bunch of bloodthirsty Neanderthals. And they're fighting Neanderthals. Oh my god, are you carrying the corpse with you? Seriously, dude, put your boyfriend down. This is ridiculous. 4 Pixie boys and 1 Abomination. There we go. 150 Brawlers versus 4 Pixies and a 1 Abomination. Here's what's going to happen. As you can see, all those Pixies, they fly true, they fly far. Look at them go. Much like with the babies, it just kind of trails behind them, but it looks nice. As you can see, the Pixies will get close, and they're just going to start sucking the souls out of these boys. Just sucking the souls out. Chucking them aside. That's right, my boys. I'm probably going to throw in some ranged units for these guys. That's really the only thing that these Pixies need to worry about is ranged units. Everything else just kind of dies. Alright, now we need a real challenge. We have 1 whole Abomination versus 150 Brawlers. This ought to be interesting. Like I said, the Abomination, not the most accurate boy, but he's great at crowd control. Because he's got Giant Stomp, which doesn't do a lot of damage in of itself, but he can go about it. So my boy's going to just slowly walk over. You don't want him to be too fast. If he's too fast, he's just going to fall over. But there you go. He's going to jump right in there. That's right, Abomination. Take them all down. Okay, he's gonna get covered in some enemies right now. But it's okay. He's gonna get back up. Look at him go. See, these guys are just desperately trying to club my boy to the ground. He's fine. Does this look like I'm in trouble? Does this look like a problem to you? I don't think it does. Look, my boy. Look at my boy. Look at him. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, see, look at him. He's waving. He's waving hi to everybody at home that he's fine. Look how fine and dandy he is. He's not in any sort of trouble whatsoever. See, I told you my boy was doing just fine. Look at the bodies. They're all in a big pile around him. A few got flung, but for the most part, look at the corpses. How much health does my boy have? Most of his health still attached. Granted, this is up against Brawlers, so, you know, not the most competent opponent, but it was 150 to 1, and they could barely do any damage to my boy. Alright, so let's do 2 units for this next test, just to show you a bit more of what we're doing. So we're going to put some Gun Baler dudes over here. We're going to put a Blade Demon over here. So, for the Baler set, I'm going to show, we're going to put some Shieldy boys. We're going to put some Sorry So dudes. And we're going to put some Hoplites. Just to give you the idea what these guys do. And as against for the Blader, what do we want to put up against the Blader? I want something big and tough. Let's put 3 Minotaurs. No. 4 Minotaurs. As you can see, they will advance towards the enemy's position, and they're just going to start jumping and shooting their guns. Just total disruption. Look at this formation. What formation? There's no formation here. No, guys, no. You're not supposed to come this way. You're supposed to go that way. Total amateurs. Look at them. They think they can take my gun balers. Okay, well, that's fine. You know, 2 Minotaurs is almost as good as 4 Minotaurs. I want to slow the creep up to you. I've got some swords. He's just going to start lobbing swords at the enemy. Ooh, yeah, right in the face. Right in the face. He's going to start slashing. Look at him go. Look at these guys. They didn't stand a chance. Look at them. Like a pincushion. Goodness. Alright, so as you can see, the Baler dudes, 1 or 2 of them's dead, but for the most part, they did their job. Look at them. Look at all these bullets. There's no defense against it. Alright, and last but certainly not least, no Minotaur, go away. We've shown everybody except, of course, for Bob. As you can see, he's a beefy 8K on himself. And we need something big and strong to fight Bob. Let me think about this. Let's send him up against 5 ice giants and 5 tree giants. So as you can see, Bobby, look at this guy. Look at him strut forward. Look at that drip. Look at that mad drip as he just advances on these giants. Look at these guys. They can't even stand up properly. And he's just going to wade right in. Look at this dude. He's already flat on his face. I can't even see what's going on with this ice breath nonsense. Alright, well, there's Bob. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just trying to figure out his avenue for attack. He's much like the Abomination. He's just going to draw everybody in and kill them slowly. You should not be having trouble against giants, my dude. I'm just saying, they're just giant. That's nothing to you. Start slicing the knees. Alright, let's try something a little bit more on the nose. A mighty king ought to do. Come on, Bob. Show off your mad sword swinging skills. Yeah. Buffed as he was, Bob takes him out in 1 shot. Bob is the leader for a reason, people. Alright. Time for the grand finale. You're going to see us against some pretty weak units. Okay, we're going up against the strongest ones. I'm going to show a quick preview of the other faction I have. The Bone Brothers. We're going to have a rival fight. These guys, total rivals. The Undead Legion versus the Mercenary Horde. So, for this fight, we are going to have 20 of the Bone Boys Shield Bones. We're going to have a bunch of dudes with axes. We're going to have 2 Bony Thors. We're going to have ourselves some Boner Blades. We're going to have ourselves faced off against the Undead Emperor. Oh yeah, these guys are brutal. Look at them. Their total uniformity of color and design. They're a nasty bunch. But we'll take them down. Alright, so what we're going to do against this mighty formation, we're going to throw in some shieldy dudes, as we do. Gotta have some shieldy dudes. Behind them, staggered line, a bunch of gun balers. We have a bunch of gun balers. Behind them, further still. About this distance, we're going to have about 20 Dino Dans. That ought to be plenty. We're not going to throw in the Abomination because that'd be a bit broken. Let's be cheeky. Let's have a couple big boys to lead the charge, along with a Blade Demon. And actually, now we're overpowering the enemy by numbers. Let's just send in 1 bomb. We got a few more units. Shouldn't be that big of a difference. Although these Bone Boys are pretty tough in of themselves, as I'll show another time. Well, let's just see what happens. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Oh yeah, Bone Thor, he jumps, so he's going to start jumping at us, but that's fine. We're going to jump at him too. Man, it's a tangled mess when these guys fight each other. They're so evenly matched. That's a melee, folks. That is a melee. Look at them go. Can't even tell what's going on, hardly. There's corpses everywhere. Oh, yeah, these blade dudes have the spinny... They do the slashy attack, too. Alright, undead emperor man. You think you can slice my boys? You're killing half your own men. That's what you're doing. Killing half your own boys? Come on, Bob. I need you to swing your swords just as much as you impale, folks, just so you know. You're kind of my main beat stick. Alright, here we go. Mono e mono. Man versus corpse. Who will win? Well, that corpse won't. Come on, Bob. Take a swing. Don't get sword plosion. There you go. Get right in his face. Assert dominance, Bob. Yeah, it looks like the weirdos have won this one. I think. It's hard to say. There's still plenty of fight left in these zombies. They're a beefy bunch. Oh, Bob is enraged. That means he's low on health. That's not good. I don't need him enraged. I need him to live. Kind of hoping Bob would finish off the Emperor dude, but he's still alive. He's stuck on the ground and sending out banshee cries, but he's still alive. Oh my goodness, there are corpses. Look at these Dino Dans. They fear nothing. They are charging the enemy general and his girlfriend. They just charging him. Look at him go. Keep going. Oh shoot, is there a blade guy somewhere? Oh, there he is. What happened to your head? What happened to your head? Why you hit small? It is so hard to tell who's winning this fight. There are so few people, like, alive at this point. Can't even see where Bob... Okay, there's Bob. Bob is still in the fight. Now, if he would just swing his sword and, like, kill the big enemy right in front of him, that would be great. There we go. As you can see, folks, my boys are good. I didn't even use my whole army. I didn't use all the zombies either, but there you go. Look at this. I'm just gonna pause. Look at the damage. Look at the piles of corpses. This is why I like the zombies so much. They just leave so many... Look at the bones. They leave such a mess. So I hope everybody at home enjoyed seeing some Dinosaur Dan action and some weirdos. If you like this formation, again, all available through Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Next time, I'll show off of the zombie units and all the things that they can do. So, till next time, your boy Memphis is signing out. Till then, peace.